Hey there, Sunbelt fans. Coming to you from New Orleans, Louisiana, I'm your host, Kati Morse, and this is Sunbelt Conference Weekly. It's the holiday season, and with Christmas comes bowl games. 4 Sunbelt teams are gearing up for their games around the country. Let's take a look. With their 5th bowl game in a row just days away, the Arkansas State Red Wolves are gearing up in Jonesboro. The undefeated Sunbelt champions reeled off 8 straight wins in double digits to finish the season, and Coach Blake Anderson sees that intensity spilling over into practice.
I thought we got a good weekend. The energy was great today, and looked like we had less and less mistakes each day. So now it's time to go down and have a little bit of fun, enjoy New Orleans, and then we'll get back to refocusing on the game plan on Thursday and Friday.
The Red Wolves, led by quarterback Freddie Knighton, will face Louisiana Tech in their 38th meeting.
For all the old guys, this is our last time here, so we had a lot of fun. You can definitely tell the energy was nice and relaxed, but still focused at the same time. So I feel like we definitely got a lot of work done. We're just gonna go down on the bowl site. We're just gonna get some, finishing touches on a couple things, third downs, goal line. So I thought overall right now we're in a pretty good spot.
Before landing in the Crescent City on Tuesday, the Red Wolves were sent off by their fans at Centennial Bank Stadium, giving them some Red Wolf spirit to take with them on the flight to New Orleans. The 2015 New Orleans Bowl will be played at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome on Saturday, December 19th, with kickoff set for 8 p.m. on ESPN. Tuesday was travel day for the Appalachian State University football team as the Mountaineers made the short journey to Montgomery, Alabama for Saturday's Raycom Media Camellia Bowl versus Ohio. Once in Montgomery, Scott Satterfield and his squad were greeted on the airport tarmac by Raycom Media Camellia Bowl Executive Director Johnny Williams. This will be Appalachian State's first bowl appearance, as this historic week in Montgomery will be a memorable one for every Mountaineer.
It's pretty exciting. We're all really excited to be here. It's a new experience for us, and we're looking forward to seeing what it brings. So it's a good time.
Kickoff of the Raycom Camellia Bowl is set for 5:30 Eastern Time on ESPN. Georgia State, home of the 2015 Coach and Student Athlete of the Year, is gearing up for the Auto Nation Cure Bowl. Trent Miles and his Panthers are eager to get on the road to Orlando.
But we're very excited to go to our first bowl game. Our kids have prepared well. We're kind of fortunate because we stayed in a routine. A lot of teams go to a bowl game and they might not be until after Christmas. We were able to treat it just like we had a bye. We played Georgia Southern, had a bye week, and then we play again. So I think our kids are very, very excited. We're looking forward to getting out of here tomorrow morning.
After all of their tests were studied for and finals were taken, the Panthers took advantage of the time they had to focus on the game.
It's actually a little beneficial that we have the week off because it's basically like playing a game after a bye week. So you get extra preparation time, extra time in scheme.
The Panthers will take on San Jose State in the inaugural Cure Bowl on December 19th. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. at Orlando Citrus Stadium on ESPN. Larry Rose III, the 2015 Sunbelt Football Offensive Student Athlete of the Year, has been turning heads even after the final whistle. Let's check it out. New Mexico State running back Larry Rose III has been named to the 2015 Associated Press All-American Third Team. Alongside sophomore Royce Freeman of Oregon, Rose makes up 1/2 of the running backs on the third team. The sophomore was named as the 2015 Sunbelt Conference Offensive Player of the Year, making him the first Aggie to earn the title. He led the Sunbelt with 1,651 rushing yards and 14 touchdowns, earning a spot on the All-Conference first team. In just his second season, he broke the all-time single-season rushing record for New Mexico State with an average of 6.9 yards per carry. Rose was named Offensive Student Athlete of the Week in back-to-back weeks after racking up 3 200-yard games and 7 100-yarders. He amassed 1,934 all-purpose yards to lead the Sunbelt Conference. Congratulations to Larry Rose III, a 2015 Associated Press All-American Third Team selection. Little Rock men's basketball kept their hot streak alive with a 22-point win over DePaul. Let's look at the highlights. Little Rock became one of just 6 teams in the nation to boast a record of 8-0 or better following a 66-44 win at DePaul on Saturday in McGrath-Phillips Arena. Little Rock's defense, which entered the game ranked first nationally, held the Blue Demons to their lowest point total since 2009.
It was obviously a big win for us because we have so much respect for DePaul's program. They're well coached. They've got a storied history here. They've got some really good players. We knew we were going to play very well to be in the game. And in a lot of ways, that's what we did.
The win extends Little Rock's record to start a season and is the first 8-game win streak since the 1988-89 year. The 4-0 start on the road is the best in program history and matches Navy for the best road record in the country this season. The Trojans led by 9 at halftime and outscored DePaul 34-21 after the break. Little Rock wasted little time extending its lead, starting the second half with an 18-4 run to effectively put the game out of reach. Josh Higgins led the Trojans with 19 points to go along with 8 assists and 2 steals. Marcus Johnson Jr. scored 13 points to give Little Rock 2 players in double figures. The Trojans return to action on December 16th when they travel to Conway to face Central Arkansas. Little Rock has once again snagged a weekly award by none other than Josh Higgins, the men's basketball student athlete of the week for the second time this season. Higgins finished the game shooting 6 of 10 from the floor and 6 of 6 from the foul line while adding 2 steals in 36 minutes of work. He ranks second in the league in assists and second in free throw percentage. He now has at least 2 steals in all but 1 game this season and ranks 5th in the league at 1.9 steals per game. The women's basketball student athlete of the week is ULM's Alacia Hunter. Hunter has scored 17 points in 7 of the team's 8 games this year, with an 18.3 points per game average to lead the conference. She scored 21 points in the Warhawks' 69-57 win over Nicholls State, scoring that total for the 4th time this season. UL Monroe football named Matt Viator as their 16th head coach. Let's take a look as they welcomed him to Monroe. After spending the last 10 seasons at the helm of the McNeese State football program, Matt Viator has been named head football coach at UL Monroe. During his 10 seasons at McNeese, he posted a 78-33 record and is tied for the program lead in all-time wins. Over the course of his 10 seasons, Viator averaged just under 8 wins per season and never had a losing one. He also coached 3 different teams to a 10-win season.
For a coach that's won 70% of his games, he's been a finalist for several Coach of the Year awards. He's been Conference Coach of the Year a number of times. His offense ranks nationally high, which I think is important for the Sun Belt Conference to have an offense that's exciting, that scores points, that ranks high in the nation. I understand how our fans and donors and season ticket holders want to compete. We have the right guy.
Viator is married to his wife Chantel, and he is the son of the late Nolan Viator, a former Cowboy coach and player who is a member of the McNeese State Hall of Fame.
The opportunity to be here is exciting for Chantel and I, and we look forward to getting to work. So thank you very much. Go Warhawks.
Viator will become UL Monroe's 16th head coach. UT Arlington student athletes gave back to the community and held a canned food drive, clinching the Sunbelt Student Athlete Advisory Committee Monthly Service Award. Josh Sauer gives us a closer look.
The Sunbelt Conference announced Thursday that the November Community Service Award was given to UT Arlington. Members of the Student Athletic Advisory Committee held a month-long canned food drive benefiting Mission Arlington. In all, they raised over 3,400 cans, and everyone involved says they take pride in winning the award.
I was really excited about that. It just shows that, we're trying to come out here and do what we can to help. And I think it's awesome that the conference has made it something that's competitive, because obviously as athletes, anything that's competitive, we're going to always reach for the stars. And not only that, but we are actually helping people in the process. So that's really awesome.
To me, it really just means that the entire athletic department is really stepping up and doing their part to help the community out. No one person could do it. Not even just SAC alone can do something this big. It took everybody in the athletic department, people from around campus and around the community, to really help out and contribute.
It's so great to see how much they did this past month and then how much they did compared to other schools. And so they've done just a really great job of just reaching out to the community and serving the community.
Arlington is the American Dream City, and UTA SAC feels compelled to give back to the city that's given them so much.
Well, I think it's a win-win for both the city and also for our student athletes. One, for our student athletes, is teaching them the importance of giving back. If you're ever in a position where you can give back, it's something that you should do. And so it's teaching them the importance of giving back. And then also it's a win for the city, because we're serving the city. We're providing canned goods for families that need canned goods over the Christmas season and throughout the year. And so it's a win-win.
It's really awesome that we're able to come together and do things like this and help out our community. We're representatives of the school, and it's our duty, you know, to give back and do what we can to help others no matter what's going on. So I'm glad that we have the opportunity to do that. And obviously we've been really blessed ourselves, so it's great to be able to come out here and help others.
It's extremely important. We are UT Arlington. This is our city. I mean, to be able to put ourselves on the map and really be able to give back to the people that give so much to us, come out and support our games and things like that, we have to be able to give back to them.
Christmas is the season of giving, and one member of the Little Rock baseball team received the gift of a lifetime. Let's take a closer look at Hayden Martin's Christmas to remember. With hard work and dedication to the Little Rock baseball team, walk-on and newly elected team captain Hayden Martin was surprised with a scholarship. Martin, a senior and student athlete advisory committee representative, had spent the past 2 seasons as a walk-on for the Little Rock baseball program. Martin, an infielder from Murphy, Texas, transferred from Northeast Texas Community College in 2013. He had no idea his walk-on status was about to change at the team's Christmas party. After being presented with a gag gift in front of his teammates, Martin was delivered the surprise of his career by head coach Chris Curry.
This says, congratulations, this certificate's earned you a scholarship!
Martin and the rest of the Trojans will kick off the 2016 season on February 19th against Indiana State at Gary Hogan Field. The Top Plays of the Year competition has been heating up, with you, the fans, voting on Twitter, and social media has spoken. Let's take a look at the top 4 top plays of the year. The Top Plays of the Year competition has come down to the final 4, and thanks to you, Sunbelt Nation, for voting, but it's not over yet. First on the agenda is what has come to be known as the ankleception, and you'll see why. Terrell Hanks intercepts the football with his feet to seal the Aggies' overtime win against Idaho. New Mexico State fans showed their love for the ankleception, but Brandon McDowell from Texas State says, "Hey, watch this." McDowell takes the missed field goal down the left sideline all the way for 6 points. Now, not just 1, but 2 top plays are coming from the great state of Georgia, as Georgia Southern's Caleb Williams says, "I'll take that," for the scoop and score over Georgia. But the Eagles aren't done yet. Does this guy look familiar? Of course he does. That's Matt Breida. And in true Breida style, he dances his way around Idaho defenders for the touchdown. We're down to the top 4, but the winner has yet to be crowned, and we want to hear from you. Head over to Twitter and cast your vote for the Sunbelt Top Play of the Year. And that'll just about do it for this edition of Sunbelt Conference Weekly. For those of you heading out to a bowl game, we wish you safe travels and the best of luck. For everything you need to know, check out the Sunbelt Bowl Central page. And don't forget to vote for your top play of the year, as voting will conclude this Friday. Wishing you a safe and Merry Christmas, I'm your host, Kati Morse. See you in 2016.